10,000 steps a day sounds heroic, right? But here's a shocker. Seniors who stop at 4,000 cut their mortality risk by 40%.
That's right, more years on the clock without marathon-level marching.
Welcome, friends, to the Best Life Senior Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Joseph Barnes.
And I'm Dr. William Franklin, your friendly myth slayer.
Today we're ditching guilt and giving you a walking plan that actually fits real life. 4,000 steps, big results, no fancy trackers required.
Pull up a chair or lace up your sneakers, and let's reveal the science that keeps you moving without burning out.
Bill, that 40% number is stunning. Where does it come from?
A huge analysis, Joe. 10 separate studies, over 200,000 older adults tracked for nearly a decade. The sweet spot, 4,000 daily steps.
So the old 10,000 target was what? Marketing?
Pretty much. In the 1960s, a Japanese pedometer called the Manpo-K sold the idea because the name meant 10,000 steps. Science later chased the slogan, not the other way around.
Seniors tell me they feel like failures if they don't hit that magic number.
And that guilt can backfire. When people think, oh, I can't reach 10,000, they quit altogether. 4,000 feels doable, so folks keep moving.
Let's paint a picture. 4,000 steps is roughly 2 miles, right?
Exactly, about 25 minutes of easy strolling. You could split it, 10 minutes after breakfast, 10 after lunch, 5 during your favorite show's commercial breaks.
Here's the kicker, listeners. Those modest steps drop heart attack risk by a third, stroke by a quarter, and slash early death rates across the board.
Plus, walking is free, joint-friendly, and needs no gear. For many seniors, it's safer than jogging and more fun than a treadmill sentence.
That's our first takeaway. Consistency beats intensity. You don't need fancy shoes or a smartwatch, just a plan and maybe a friend.
Social walks double the benefit. You move your body and your mood. A chat boosts dopamine and keeps the pace gentle.
Quick myth break. Does it matter if the steps are in one long session?
Not at all. The cardiovascular gain comes from total volume. 5 small walks add up.
Love that. Listeners, imagine sprinkling little life snacks of movement throughout your day.
Movement snacks, exactly. They lower blood sugar spikes after meals and keep joints lubricated.
Before we reveal the blueprint, give us the brain bonus. How does a simple walk protect memory?
Even light walking pumps oxygen to the hippocampus, the brain's memory hub. MRI scans show seniors who walk daily keep more gray matter and process words faster.
So 4,000 steps is like brain fertilizer.
Exactly. It sparks neurogenesis, new neural sprouts that keep forgetfulness at bay.
Another stat. Seniors averaging 4,000 steps have 35% lower risk of type 2 diabetes compared to those under 2,000.
Each step acts like a tiny insulin shot, sweeping sugar from the bloodstream into muscle cells.
Incidental exercise wins, folks. I pace while my tea steeps.
And your pancreas thanks you every time.
All right. We've busted the 10,000 myth. Next up, a 3-step blueprint to hit 4,000 without thinking.
Plus the hidden danger of doing too much too soon. Stay tuned.
All right, Bill. Listeners are leaning forward. How do we hit 4,000 steps without turning life upside down?
Picture 3 easy moves that lock into your day like seatbelts. First, I call it morning momentum. The moment you're dressed, head outside for a 5-minute loop, mailbox to corner and back. That's roughly 600 steps before your coffee cools.
It wakes the joints, nudges the heart rate, and sets a mental I'm active tag for the day.
Exactly. Second, triggered walks. Tie a short stroll to tasks you already do. Phone rings, pace while you chat. Watching the kettle march in place. 2 or 3 of these micro bursts sprinkle another 1,500 steps without stealing time.
Sneaky fitness, my favorite. What's the third move?
Evening wind down shuffle. After dinner, turn digestion into motion. 10 easy minutes around the block equals another 1,300 steps, lowers post-meal blood sugar, and cues your brain for better sleep.
Add those numbers and voila, 4,000. No gyms, no sweatbands, just life pursued on foot.
And for tech lovers, a smartphone in your pocket counts steps automatically. But if gadgets stress you, count landmarks instead. 4 laps of your living room equals roughly 100 steps.
Let's flag a quick safety note. Jumping from couch to marathon can backfire.
Right? Sudden big hikes strain knees and Achilles tendons. Build up by adding 200 steps every few days. Your ligaments will thank you.
Shoes matter too. A cushioned sole prevents heel pain. If the tread is smooth as glass, retire them.
Medical red flag time. If you feel chest tightness, dizzy spells, or calf cramps that don't fade, pause and call your doctor. Walking is low risk, but vigilance keeps it that way.
One more myth to smash. People think speed is everything. Truth? Intensity options are a spice, not the meal. A gentle stroll still powers longevity.
And if you like variety, toss in 30-second spurts of brisk walking. It boosts leg strength and bone density, but make it optional seasoning, not the entree.
Listeners, imagine this. By next week, you could clock 4,000 steps without carving out workout time, just layering movement on tasks you already do.
And the payoff appears fast. Blood pressure readings dip within 10 days, and many seniors report deeper sleep after the first evening shuffle.
We promised a hidden danger of doing too much too soon. We'll unpack that in depth. Plus, reveal a fun step multiplier trick you can do while grocery shopping in our next segment.
Stay with us. Your feet are about to become secret superheroes.
Bill, you teased a danger that sneaks up when folks get overly enthusiastic. Let's unpack it.
It's the weekend warrior trap. A senior hears 4,000 steps, skips weekdays, then crams 10,000 into Saturday. Muscles handle it, but connective tissue lags behind. That mismatch invites injury.
Ligaments and tendons heal slower than muscle, right?
Exactly. Push them too hard and micro tears form in Achilles tendons or plantar fascia. Symptoms start as a dull heel ache, then explode into a stabbing pain that sidelines you for weeks.
Which derails the habit before it takes root.
Consistency wins. Think of activity like watering a plant. A little every day keeps it thriving. A bucket once a week drowns it.
Another sneaky pitfall is cortisol overload. Walk too long without fuel. Stress hormones spike, raising blood pressure instead of lowering it.
A small banana or a handful of nuts before longer strolls protects against that surge. Hydration matters too. Dehydrated tissue is brittle tissue.
So listeners, step up, not leap up. Add 200 steps every few days until 4,000 feels as normal as brushing your teeth.
And now for the fun part, the grocery store step multiplier. This hack turns errands into stealth exercise.
I'm all ears. Groceries are non-negotiable. Might as well farm steps.
First, park at the far edge of the lot. That's an extra 100 steps in and another 100 out. Next, grab a cart. Even if you're buying one item, pushing it keeps posture upright and engages core muscles.
Plus, you have something to steady you if the floor is slick.
Exactly. Once inside, take the long loop around the perimeter before hitting aisles. Those outer lanes house produce and dairy, so you're literally circling healthy choices while racking up 500 steps.
I like to zigzag every second aisle instead of straight shotting to milk. It feels like a maze game, and piles on steps without adding minutes.
Brilliant. Research shows purposeful wandering boosts daily totals by up to 800 steps on a single trip. Add a few gentle calf raises while you wait at checkout, and you've sneakily logged a quarter of your daily goal.
Listeners, visualize this. You leave the store with groceries and 1,500 extra steps. No workout scheduled. No sweaty change of clothes.
Small hacks, massive health ROI. Over a year, that grocery trick alone could equal walking the length of the Canadian Rockies.
Coming up, we'll reveal how to turn household chores, like folding laundry, into mini cardio bursts. Plus, the one breathing tweak that doubles walking stamina in 2 weeks.
Don't go anywhere. Your couch might be comfy, but the next segment could make every chore a heart-healthy habit.
Bill, chores feel endless for most seniors. So how do we turn them into stealth workouts?
Easy, Joe. Think of every task as a chance to spike micro heartbeats. First up, laundry lunges. Instead of standing still while folding, step 1 foot back into a gentle lunge each time you shake out a towel. 10 towels equal 20 lunges.
That's balance training baked right into clean sheets.
Exactly. It lights up glutes and quads without squats at the gym. Next, dish press calf raises. While rinsing plates, rise onto your toes for a slow 3 count, then sink. A typical sink session can rack up 50 calf reps. Great for circulation and ankle strength.
And nobody notices you're exercising. You're just doing dishes.
Stealth mode fitness. Now vacuum intervals, break rooms into 90-second bursts. Push the vacuum briskly, then pause, switch arms, and stroll to the next section. That stop-start pattern mimics interval training and squeezes in 300 steps per room.
Listeners, imagine finishing chores with your step counter already reading 3,000 before leaving the house.
And these moves add muscle endurance that protects joints when you do go outside. Stronger legs mean fewer trips and stumbles.
You promised a breathing tweak that doubles stamina. What's the secret?
It's called box breathing, favored by Navy SEALs for steady endurance. 4-second inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, 4-second hold. Seniors practicing this twice a day for 2 weeks boosted walking duration by 20% in a University of Sydney study.
So we're training lungs like we train legs. Simple rhythm, big payoff.
Exactly. Oxygen efficiency jumps, heart rate steadies, and perceived effort drops. Combine box breathing with those household intervals and you can stroll farther on the same energy tank.
Quick coaching tip. Start seated, eyes closed, spine tall. After a week, practice while you walk. Sync each step with a count to 4.
That turns a stroll into moving meditation. Stress melts while mitochondria feast on extra oxygen.
Any safety caveats?
If dizziness hits, shorten the hold phase to 2 seconds. And folks with COPD should clear any breathing drills with their pulmonologist first.
Don't wander off. Your phone call with the grandkids could soon be the healthiest part of your day.
Coming up next, we'll unveil the social step loop, a 3-minute phone tactic that quietly tacks on an extra mile each week, and our favorite low-cost gadgets that make walking in winter safe and slip-free.
Bill, phones glue us to chairs. How do we flip that into extra steps?
Enter the social step loop. Each time your mobile rings, stand and pace a tight circle while you chat.
Simple. Circle the coffee table, hallway, or porch, whatever's handy.
The magic lies in duration. Average call for seniors is 3 minutes. That's about 300 steps without noticing.
Do that 5 calls a day, and you've banked 1,500 bonus steps.
Exactly. And conversation distracts the brain, so effort feels near zero.
Listeners, imagine catching up with grandkids and secretly shaving heart disease risk. That says his risk at the same time.
There's a cognitive perk too. Walking during calls spikes blood flow to the prefrontal cortex, boosting word recall mid-chat.
You sound sharper and you live longer. Hard deal to beat.
One tip, keep strides short to avoid dizziness while multitasking. Think gentle shuffle, not power stride.
All right, let's tackle winter. Cold sidewalks scare many seniors into hibernation. Solutions?
First, traction aids. Slip-on rubber cleats, $10 online, turn sneakers into snow tires. They grip ice and stash in a pocket once indoors.
Listeners, I use a pair on frosty mornings. 0 slips this year.
Second, reflective ankle bands. Dusk falls early. A cheap neon strap makes you visible to drivers from 200 yards.
And they weigh nothing. I forget mine's on until someone compliments the glow.
Third, walking poles. They offload up to 20% of body weight from knees and double as balance sticks on uneven paths.
Bonus upper body workout too.
Layering matters. Start with a thin moisture wick shirt, add fleece, top with windbreaker. You stay warm yet avoid overheating once you get moving.
Listeners, remove a layer the moment sweat forms. Damp fabric chills faster than dry air.
Finally, plan daylight loops. Midday sun melts black ice and adds vitamin D. Great for bones in darker months.
So winter no longer cancels our 4,000-step mission. It just needs gear and timing.
Exactly. And social step loops work indoors year-round, so snow days aren't stepless days.
Quick recap. Pace every phone call, strap on cleats, glow like a traffic cone, grab poles, layer smart, chase noon sun.
Follow those, and you'll rack up steps while neighbors write hibernate on their calendars.
Coming up, we'll dive into the mind-body fusion. How pairing gratitude thoughts with each step rewires stress circuits and slashes blood pressure in 12 days.
Plus, the surprising snack that powers muscles better than sports drinks on long walks. Stick around, your heart and taste buds will thank you.
Bill, you hinted at pairing gratitude with every step. How does that change the body?
It's called thank you walking. While your feet move, your mind repeats simple thanks. Thank you, legs. Thank you, lungs. Thank you, morning sun. A Colorado State study showed seniors who walked this way cut systolic blood pressure by 10 points in just 12 days.
That drop rivals some starter meds without the pill box.
Exactly. Gratitude calms the amygdala, lowering cortisol. Combine that with steady steps and arteries relax like unlocked fire hoses.
Listeners, imagine stress draining out with each thank you. No extra time, no chanting in a circle, just walking.
The brain loves the rhythm. Step, breathe, thank. After a week, participants reported sharper focus and fewer 3 a.m. worry wake-ups.
And happier mood means easier habit sticking. When you feel good, you walk more.
Positive feedback loop. Every grateful thought sparks a dab of dopamine, the brain's keep going signal.
All right, let's feed those steps. You promised a snack that beats neon sports drinks. What is it?
Plain raisins, a small handful, about 2 tablespoons, delivers quick glucose, potassium, and antioxidants. A 2023 University of Memphis trial found raisins kept walkers' energy steady for 90 minutes, matching commercial gels at a fraction of the price and sugar spike.
Plus they fit in a coat pocket, no sticky wrappers.
And the chew forces you to slow bites, preventing stomach cramps common with liquid sugar rushes.
Any fiber worries?
The portion is small, 6 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, enough to fuel muscles, not enough to rumble tummies.
Listeners, picture this routine. Lace up, pocket a mini box of raisins, step outside, and whisper thanks for each stride. Blood vessels open, energy stays even, heart rate settles into a calm groove.
And you've stacked 3 wins, movement, mindset, and nutrition in under 20 minutes.
Safety note. Diabetics should pair raisins with a little protein, like a cheddar cube, to slow sugar entry.
Great point, and always sip water. Raisins draw fluid for digestion.
Let's zoom out. 4,000 steps mixed with gratitude thoughts and raisin refuels. How soon will seniors feel the difference?
Many notice lighter legs by day 5, steadier mood by day 8, and a measurable blood pressure dip by day 12. It's fast because you hit multiple systems at once.
All right, Bill. You promised our shoes would start dancing. Lay out this 2-song finish.
It's delightfully simple, Joe. As you near the end of a walk, cue up 2 upbeat tracks you love, about 6 minutes total. Commit to keep moving until the last note fades.
So no eye on the step counter, just ears on the music.
Exactly. Research from McMaster University shows music with 120 beats per minute tricks the brain's motor cortex. Effort feels 20% lower, yet stride speed rises. Those 6 minutes deliver roughly 300 extra steps.
Listeners, that's the distance from your driveway to the neighbor's mailbox and back. Earned without a thought.
And because it's tethered to a favorite song, you end on a mood high. Dopamine spikes, anchoring a happy memory to walking, which makes tomorrow's walk easier to start.
Any genre tips?
Whatever lifts your spirit, classic Motown, lively Celtic fiddle, even gentle bossa nova works. Aim for a steady beat you can match.
I use Here Comes the Sun, followed by Walking on Sunshine. Predictable, but my feet smile.
Perfect. Lyrics with positive words amplify the effect, according to a 2024 Johns Hopkins study on auditory motivation in older adults.
Now, could someone do this indoors?
Absolutely. March laps in the hallway, sway in the kitchen, or climb a single stair repeatedly. The song masks monotony.
Love it. Let's bundle today's toolkit. 4,000 steps, gratitude breaths, raisin refuels, social step loops, winter gear, and now a musical encore.
Layer them and you're rewiring heart, brain, and mood in under 40 minutes a day.
Feel that bounce in your stride? Your legs just whispered, "More, please."
Your bones are about to roar. One simple tweak takes zero extra time, could triple their strength,
But let's hold that nugget until our next walk together.
gives everyone a reason to lace up tomorrow.
Meanwhile, tune in to your footsteps. Hear the rhythm? That's possibility tapping at your door.
Ask yourself on every corner, what adventure returns when my bones grow bold again?